We often find ourselves wondering how deep we penetrate the skin to create a good hair result. In these videos, I will demonstrate a couple of examples, including skin penetration by light versus heavy hand pressure, different effects of each movement. In this demonstration, the gelatin acting as human skin allows us to observe how the pigment is implanted in skin following by the hand pressure. This gelatin exercise is a part of our training at Nhung Phan PMU Academy. Here I am using quadrant needle 1RLLT 0.25 to perform pendulum movement. Notice that as soon as the tip of needle contacts the surface, I begin working immediately to avoid deep penetration. A feather-like pressure is required when performing pendulum movement, and in the video, you will find the center as a darker shade. Flicking movement, aka whip shading. When performed flicking movement, we only let the tip of needle contact the surface, much like pendulum. If you flick away from you tend to create a darker shade at the beginning of the stroke and lighter shade at the end. When it comes to lining, it remains the same regardless of whether we are working on eyebrows, lips, or eyeliner. Again, with feather-like pressure and maintaining the tip of needle on surface would allow us to achieve crisp line and zero chances of migration. Here we notice that the pendulum movement was purposely performed with slow motion to better display how the needle works on gelatin. We will now have a look at the incorrect ways of pigment implantation. Heavy pressure results in deep skin penetration. Slow motion to demonstrate an incorrect way of flicking away. Between the flicking and pendulum movement, pendulum penetrates the skin slightly deeper. Therefore, you have to constantly keep your pressure in check and try to maintain as light as possible. A result of back and forth movement performed with heavy-handed. Some people misunderstand the concept of having 2 to 3 mm needle far out as they would insert a full 2 to 3 mm in the skin. That would completely tear the skin and cause migration. Again, working with the tip of the needle it is. Pointillism penetrates the skin deeper than most, and for inexperienced artists who practice this technique would traumatize the skin more as a result. There are two types of circular movement, small and big. Both are deep penetration. Therefore, you need to pay attention when using this technique. This is a demonstration of small circles. Big circular motion causes less trauma as opposed to small circular. However, a light-handed is also required when practicing this technique. Thank you, and we'll see you in our next videos.